Hi, welcome to Chapter 8 of Graham the Gargoyle, Grounded. His father's voice was thunderous. Graham Wilson Grudel, get in here now. Graham stopped playing with his flying mummy action figure and bolted out of his room. His father had evidently come home and was not happy. He realized he had forgotten to remove his grandfather's empty soup bowl from the bedroom. That must be what had his father so upset. Graham entered the living room, his flying mummy toy dangling at his side. I'm sorry, Father. I forgot to take the dishes to the... His father was not holding the empty soup bowl, but rather a large towel covered in black grit. Do I look like I'm holding a bowl in my hands? His father was the only one standing. His mother sat on the couch. Flynn was missing, probably pressed against her bedroom door, dying to catch a hint of what her older brother had done now. Graham took this as a bad sign. If he couldn't be punished in front of his sister, the crime was serious. Upon closer inspection, he realized the towel was covered in pepper. His heart sank. No. I was waylaid by Blord's father tonight. He stormed into the council meeting, waving this about. He thrust the towel at Graham. Graham was uncertain what he had done wrong. Had the bully spilled about their early morning confrontation? Blord never went to school today, and you're to blame. His mom spoke faintly. Now, dear, don't rush to judgment. We haven't heard Graham's side. His father ignored the comment. Do you have any idea of the embarrassment you've caused me? Dad, I don't know what you mean. I didn't do anything. I hardly call ambushing a classmate on his way to school nothing. What were you thinking? Dumping pepper onto Blord from a tree? He's bigger than you. You're lucky he didn't settle things then and there. That's not true. Graham clenched his fist. Blord's lying. He covered himself in that pepper. Why would he do that? Graham hesitated. He didn't want to tell his father what had happened on Parsons Plateau. His grandfather may find it okay to visit, but his father, a member of the council, would not. He was a man who upheld tradition and abided by the law, no exceptions. Graham didn't know how to explain his innocence without further angering him. He wrinkled his nose awkwardly, knowing he'd have to lie yet again. To not to would make matters much worse. Lord wouldn't. I did it. He was teasing Ott, and you know I support your friendship with Ott, but many others do not. How does it look to see you running around pulling such pranks with a troll? You need to conduct yourself with dignity, Graham. But Dad, He waved off Graham's comment. Regardless of whether Blord had it coming or not, your actions were wrong. You can't be seen acting this way. His father sighed. You're grounded for tomorrow's parade, and I forbid you from attending Wednesday night's banquet. If you can't do the right thing in every part of your life, I see no reason why you should meet a hero who does. Graham felt his world crumble. The flying mummy toy fell from his hands. The banquet was a bigger deal to him than his actual first flight. The council had invited the Eternity Guard's coolest member, the flying mummy, to attend, and the pharaoh had accepted. You can't. I was counting on sitting next to him. I was even going to ask if I could have a new friend sit with me, too. How would Milan take being told her brother wasn't going to meet his hero? Please don't. Don't tell me what to do. It's already decided, his father added. And your empty seat won't go to waste. I promised it to Blord to make up for your pepper prank. Graham held back his tears. His father marched into the kitchen and prepared a bowl of the stew for himself. Now go to your room and write a letter of apology to Blord and his family. I'll hear nothing more of this from you. Graham raced to his room, shut the door, and wrapped himself in his covers. Tears flowed from his tightly closed eyes. And that's chapter 8.